if this is the first time that you guys join this channel, I will leave actually a link for the prereq video in the description of this video. And from here we go under from the tables. We can see what columns this table has. Okay, so the first thing to prepare our code editor, we will need to do what we need to do is to click on this new query tool over here. Alrighty, now we are ready to start coding or building queries. Right now we will be actually building queries and go over some commands that actually will help you learn SQL. We will start using the first command actually that we will be going over. It's called select, and the select statement actually is used to select data from a database. And let's see how we can apply it. First thing you will do is you will write the command select, then you put a star, go back to the line, and you need to specify your source table, which table we will be using to query our data from. So in this case I will be using this table, the employee table, and in order to specify that table here, I need to write the whole path where that table is located at. So in this case I need to specify the database in which this table is actually located at. That database is actually AdventureWorks 2009, so I have to specify that. Okay, then you put actually a dot to separate the database name from the schema, which is human resources. Okay, then you have to put another dot to separate the schema from the table name. So as you can see here, my IntelliSense automatically, once I specify the path and the schema, automatically will tell me all the tables that exist within this schema. So I can either start writing the table name, or if I see it as part of the list, I can just double click it. Now I have my query ready for execution, and in order to execute this query there are two options. Either you click on this button here that says execute, or you click on the F5 on your keyboard. So once we do that, we will see the results at the bottom here in this area, and right here. Okay, so let's do that. Alrighty, so now we can see all the results based on the query that we wrote here on the top, and these results are actually saved in some kind of memory table or temporary table, which is called result set. So the moment I close this screen here, all this data actually, or these results will be actually lost until I run the query again. Then you will see those rows here in the result set again. So pretty much this area here, it's called result set, and what it has actually is all the rows that are returned based on the query that you wrote in the top over here. Okay, so this is actually the first way how to write a select statement, and this star over here that I placed, it actually represents every single column from the employee table. So as you can see, it has like several columns. We can keep scrolling until the end. So this is the last column within the table. Now if I want to verify if these columns really exist in this employee table, what I can do is I go to under the Object Explorer here and expand the employee table, then go under columns and expand it as well. And the moment you do that, you will see these columns in the same order as your result sets here. So we have business entity ID, we have national ID number, which is here, a login ID, and so on. So now with this select statement, let's say I don't want to see all these columns. Like for example, this column doesn't make any sense to me because it's just some kind of code or hashed information that I don't want, that I'm not gonna know what it is. So let's say I just wanna return just these 3 columns. If you wanna do that, you can, and the way to do it is you have to literally write the name of each column and separate it with comma, then type in the second column you want to see and put a comma again and put your last column that you want to see. Now if I execute this query here, I will not get back all these results or all these columns. I will only get those 3 columns here because that's what I specified within my query. So let's try that. Okay. As you can see, I'm not getting all the columns that I get within the previous query. Okay, so this is another way how to write your SQL statement.